Really excited there. I think he thought he was going to get his third. Oh, that's close. Too much bounce. Too much bounce. It nipped back. Oh, he's given him. Oh, no. That's a dreadful decision. That is a dreadful decision. He didn't play a shot. He allowed the ball to... Well, I mean, the truth of the matter is I don't think he anticipated the movement back off the seam, but there was no way that was going to hit the stumps. That's his third duck. Have a look at this. Just watch the movement.
Shuffling across the crease, it was the ball that beat the bat, and no movement at all from the umpire.
Very good shout from the Australians on that occasion, and I can't help but think that the LBW rule has been cancelled for this game, David Hooks, because that was a very, very good shout.
LBW's in this game so far. And another shout, two in a row by the Australians, and McGrath can't believe it. Not as much aggression from behind the stumps on that occasion as the previous delivery, but McGrath really has got it all together at the moment.
And that is a very good shout again from the Australians. I mean, I know it's easy to call on TV, David Hooks, but gee, that looks close.
Both very, very close shouts. That's the first one.
There you go. Big shout. Very big shout from Zulkarnain header. It's gone upstairs. Rod Tucker's referred it. Back in comfortably.
No worries there for AB de Villiers. Got his foot back pretty quickly. It did go out, but he recovered. Good reaction time. Good glove work as well. There was a bit of spin there, as we thought. A lot of spin, in fact. Definitely warrants a slip to the right hand at least.
Wait for the decision. He's given him out. Oh goodness, he's given him out. Interesting, very interesting. All looked very innocuous up here. Looked very innocuous, and we thought it was not out, and AB de Villiers has had to go. He's gone for 19, more about that in a bit. 57 for 3.
On the outside edge, and there's a mix-up here. This could be out. Oh, he's dropped the ball. Or did it hit the stumps? He'll need to see this replay. If the ball hit the stumps, I think Gilchrist is out. If it didn't, then he may well have just got away with it. Now, Gilchrist thinks he's okay. He's walking down the pitch to have a chat to Ponting. This will be interesting. Salia, what do you think?
Colviton hasn't been able to really take it clearly. We won't be able to see it from this angle. See the ball down there and see the batsman in. So I think Gilchrist is safe.
Yes, he's dropped the ball for a start. Have a look at the ball. It goes out of his gloves. That's bad wicketkeeping. It's down on the ground, out of his gloves. He then hits the stumps. Then the ball hits the stumps. But in any event, the bat's got over the line. So, a little bit of excitement there. And Gilchrist has survived. He wouldn't have known that the ball actually went down onto the ground like that. But you can see his gloves here hitting the stumps, breaking the bails before the ball got there. And the bat is in any event. So the umpire sitting up there in the commentary box taking a little bit of time over this. I don't know why. That's BN Patidarana up there. And he'll be pushing that green light in a second. And because it's taking a little bit of time, Gilchrist is probably a bit nervous about all this. Very often, the longer it takes, the more batsmen start to worry. There we are. You can see Kaluwitharana getting excited, dropping the ball. Well, he's going to have to watch that ball right into his gloves. He really has to do that, because had he been out of his crease, then it would have really gone against the Sri Lankans. There's a bit.
Really not been deciding on it.
There must be a problem with the light.
He's given him. I think he's made a mistake there.
I think he's pushed the wrong button.
Pushed the wrong button. Really, I'm not.
Now, did that take a bit of glove on the way up? That is the only way there might have been an appeal from Ponting. Now, two things. Watch how Ponting gets there. That is sensational. Now, down, down, down. What are you appealing for? He's even picked it up off the ground. So that's a very strange LBW appeal from Ponting, because it's not an appeal for a catch. It would blow my mind if that was the truth.
Now this is where he's asking the captain, did he catch it? And then he says yes. Well, why don't you ask the batsman then? Why is it that a fielder's word has to be believed and not the batsman? Here is a man who did not walk when he was 14, got down the leg side. So why should his word be taken that he or his fielder had taken the catch? And not so honest when you're batting. That is nonsense, utter nonsense. That is why I do not agree with all this philosophy of checking with the fielder, and if the fielder says it's out, you got to take your fielder's word. The same fielder as a batsman can stay his ground when he knows he's nicked the ball. This is the same man, Michael Clarke, who stood his ground when he was caught by Rahul Dravid yesterday. And the Indians had to really appeal very strongly before he was given out. Now just have a look at, this is not clear. Now see when he rolls over and see, there is grounded the ball on the turf. So that is not out, because he's in the act of taking the catch. You can see that very clear here now. Never mind whether he picked it up on the half volley or whether he picked it up on the full. Right now itself he's not out, because he's touched the ground with the ball. There it is. Can you see that? That itself should have been a giveaway that was not out. Leave aside the earlier second when he dived for the ball.
All he's given him. I don't think initially he got near it. I don't think Flintoff thinks he did either. But Doug Cowie has given it Flintoff his cross, and we'll soon see who with.
Well, I mean, our initial reaction was he didn't get anywhere near the ball. I mean, like 2 or 3 inches. I mean, it's absolutely nowhere near the ball. He's gone for 29, 118 for 6.